I trust you must have heard about the policeman that was charged for bribery and sacked by the. And this music is just coming at the time where that is fresh.
You see, as much as I am very against it, if the leaders of this country looked at the problem of this country objectively, the police force will be the kind of police force we desire and we deserve. Unfortunately, the leaders of this country, since especially this new era of democratic rule we are in, have not faced the problems of this country. We look at education. How many policemen can afford? I can tell you, except the AIG, the top police officer, can send his kids to the best school in this country. Of 150,000 per term, it's impossible. How much is the salary of the police officer? Now, you want to eradicate or end corruption in this country, you don't pay the police force well, you can't stop corruption. So what we are seeing is the downfall of our country. Unfortunately, so that's one police officer. What about the rest that do it on a daily basis? Is it just the police officer? I can give you many. What about the mechanic that keeps stealing the parts of your car? What about your house help? What about the nurses? To buy drugs, to get drugs in general hospital today, you have to bribe the doctor or the nurses to get your way, to get treated, to get a bed in general hospital. If we can go on and on of the problems. We still don't have electricity. So all the things my father spoke about, it's worse. So this policeman, unfortunately, is going to be used as a scapegoat, but he's not the problem. He's part of the problem. He's an unfortunate part of the problem. Because if he was paid a good salary, probably, you see, my fear of this corruption that we're in is probably even if the police were even still paid very well, they are not enlightened enough to understand that they are even getting paid very well. Because the corruption is now embedded in our system, it's inside our blood. So people don't even know when they have enough. Because unfortunately, time has overtaken events. Like Fela will have said, overtake, don't overtake, overtake.
Finally, can you just tell us how your tour went? I know that went great. Yeah,
my tour went very well. Like I told you earlier on, with all the problems the world is facing today, people like me can't complain. When you go to Spain, there are no jobs. You go to England, people don't have jobs. You go to France, you see, suffering was an African problem. Poverty was an African problem. Unfortunately, it's a global problem now. You go to America, there are no jobs. You see young people everybody's looking for money. And people are desperate these days. So when bands like my band can still travel and fill clubs, we can't complain.